Hello, hello, hello. All right, says we're live. Let's play the music.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours of chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours of chat like strange animals.
See how many trolls come in today.
We got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll.
What's up, gypsy lady? How you doing, sweetheart? How's it going?
Eddie, you a fool for this one, man. Mr. Nice Guy. Proud boy. Yeah, I'm a proud boy. Here to tell y'all, the movement is here, baby. We here. Keep on watching. Keep on listening.
What's
Don't
up,
pay attention.
Howdyfield Live? How you doing? What's up, Sharon? What's up, Indigo Nicole?
2021. We're in the house.
Gypsy lady, we all doing good.
Conservative.
I think I need to turn his music down a little bit, huh? Just a little bit.
You forgot the one in the chamber.
There's one of my favorite Proud Boys, Mr. Nice Guy, singing my song for me. He did a great job on that song, I think. What do you guys think? We're gonna have to ask him for a new one pretty soon, aren't we? What's up, Trey for Trump? What's up, Willie? Willie. Why did I say Willie? What's up, Willow? What's up, Indigo Nicole? How y'all doing? Great, Donnie went on the bed. What's up, Central Georgia Pickers? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, it's raining over here. I like it, but I don't like it. Messed up my timeline. Okay, Brownie, come on. Brownie's got to come up and say hi to everybody. Come on, Brownie. Come on. There's the Browners, huh? Say hi, Brownie. Say my dad is the best talk show host on TV, on the internet, huh? Oh, there comes the monster. Huh. Donald J. Trump in the house. All right, get down. Get down. What's up, Kim Tone? Hey, Kim Tone, I forgot to tell you we had a new gas station encounters that I played for you yesterday. But I forgot to tell you. No, the rain. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's for like this for you guys, but for me, nothing. What's up, Julius? Nothing goes right. I can plan everything out perfectly, and shit just doesn't go right. I woke up. My stepdad needs his Jeep. He hasn't had his Jeep running in a while, and it's about to start raining, so we need a 4x4 to get in and out once it starts snowing. And he was gonna take it out before I put the fence on, and then he's like, "No, just make it so that way when you do have the fence up, that I can get out." So I did, kind of, you know, and I just did a chicken wire fence for the dogs. And get out of the trash, Donnie. So I charged it all night because it won't start, and luckily it's a 5-speed transmission. So what's up, Melissa? So I'm like backing it up today, and then my stepdad kept coming out because he's working. He's gonna build this new train set. He likes building train sets, and we went to the store to buy some stuff for yesterday. And he's like constantly coming out and talking to me. He had me go in the house with him, and this little shithead gets jealous, so he broke through the fence again. Then I get a flat tire on my scooter. Oh my goodness! Then it started raining, so I got the Jeep out. I put the fence back up so Donnie can go back outside again. But man, just nothing went right today. And then my stepdad was like, "Well, you know what? Your nephew ran it out of gas. Maybe that's the only problem." Did you put the gas in? I told you to. I was like, you told me to put the gas in your quad. So then I had to go to the gas station. Oh my goodness! So and I walked in and I wasn't all prepared today. I was just wearing sweats. I left my wallet in the truck. So then I had to walk back out, walk back in. So I'm in pain today. So I had to take a pain pill. But I got the Jeep out, so on Monday they're gonna come pick it up. You're so lazy today. Oh yeah, it's staying in the cold. Yeah, I love the rain. I do. And up here in the mountains, the rain is cool. We got, you know, I got a creek 20 feet that we got a creek that runs on our property. So it's really nice. It's just the other thing is last year we had a guy come clean up my stepdad's property after this big storm, and we're in Yosemite. We're not in Yosemite. I'm right outside Yosemite, and so we have that beetle problem with all of our trees dying. So all these trees fell over last year. So one of my friends came over here and cleaned up everything, and he put a whole bunch of burn piles in our creek bed. Well, he never got a chance to burn them because we didn't get the permit in time, and blah blah blah. Thank you, Eden. I look nice and handsome. This is actually like dirty clothes. I mean, look, this is my old plumbing clothes. You can see, look, I still got. This is the I used to work for this plumbing company called J&A Mechanical, nationwide plumbing company. But yeah, so works good in old riding. Yeah, my tire went flat, right? So I went to go get fix a flat. They didn't have it. So then I went to Napa Auto Parts in here, and it's a real small town. It's a town of like 100 or 200 people. And so they didn't have fix a flat, but they had slime. And I was like, well, the tire's flat already. So I went to go put the slime in, and then my stepdad asked for some, and I rode the scooter over to him. Well, in that time, it broke the inner tube nozzle for the input. So I had to order a new tire. It'll come in on Monday. But that screws my weekend too, because I got to try and very limit my time on my scooter. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Central Picker, you finding anything good lately? I totally quit my eBay store. I'm going to focus all on my videos. Going to focus all on my videos. Is my nephew leaving? Yeah, it's my nephew leaving. My nephew leaving. Oh, man, freaking. So I'm watching TV today, and they have a commercial for the GMC Sierra. And the GMC Sierra is the same thing as the Silverado. I've been told by some people GMC is better than Chevy. They're both the same truck, right? Just, different name brands. But this one has automatic driving. Like they show the girl like playing whatever, what do you call it? Playing some game with their kid, not even driving. And I was like, well, shit. Maybe I'll get a Sierra instead. And then nope, no GMC. It's only in the 1500s. It's not in the 2500 um, diesel trucks. So I guess I'm gonna still stick with my Silverado when I get my diesel truck. And like I got a new notification today. My credit went up again. See, if you guys don't know, like I've never missed any payments. Right? I've had great payments, but the problem is when I got divorced, I tried to take out very little credit cards, and so when I got divorced, I didn't have, I had to pay all this. I had to pay my lawyer like 7 grand, and so what do you call it? So I used my credit cards to pay my lawyers, and that maxed out my credit cards. So when you max out your credit cards, it lowers your credit score, and I've never missed a payment, but it dropped me down to like a 550 credit score. So when I sold my house, that was the first thing I did. I paid off all the credit cards. And now that all the credit cards are paid off, I went from 550. Today I was at like 725 on one and 699 on the other. So like I'm in the prime range to buy my truck already. But my brother said if I wait till after January 1st, that's when the trucks will be the cheapest. So that's when I'm gonna do it. What's up, KJ Marine? God rides a Harley says never pay your credit cards off completely. Always leave 10%. What I do is I use my credit card just to pay the bills because I get that. Let's see, on Apple I get 1% back. I get 1% back on all the credit cards I have, so I use those to pay for everything, and then I pay them off at once a month. So I still use them, so I guess that's good. But hell, going from 550 to 725 just like that. Pretty awesome. So, congratulations, Georgia picker on selling. I mean, Central Georgia picker on selling that. Wow. My biggest. Let's see. What was my biggest score? I bought a storage unit, and I remember. So I was bidding on one, and I bid up to like $3,500, and there's a whole bunch of TVs and shit in there. And I only when I was buying storage units, I was doing this one online, and I only bid up to what I see I could actually make my money back, if it has to go that high. And I finally just stopped, and I saw this other one, and it had a whole bunch of stainless steel metal in there. It had like a stainless steel table and a machine, and I got it for $50. And I'm like, well, at least I know the stainless steel is worth a couple $100. So I bought the storage unit, and I go there, and then let's see, probably 5 storage units down on the other side was the one that I was bidding on. So I went over there and I looked, and then the manager comes over to me and he's like, yeah, he's all, what'd you get in the storage unit? And I'm like, well, I just got here. And then he left and he came back, and then he's telling, he's all, he looked. I found it was a plumbing company that went out of business. So there was all kinds of Makita drills. Of course, they're like 10 years old, so they're worth nothing. But there's all these other tools in there, uh, plumbing parts that were you can't buy anymore. So there's all these plumbing parts for like it was a union plumbing shop, so they had uh register parts. They had a theater, a whole entire theater lighting system for a school that they were doing. And I just looked up one of these lights, and they were selling for like $500 each. Of course, by the time you ship them, I didn't even sell them. I couldn't make any money off them. But at the time, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna make money. But I didn't, because LED had come out. Nobody was buying the old lights anymore because LED came out. But anyways, I probably sold $15,000 worth of stuff from this $50 storage unit. I paid $200 to the people that moved it out for me, and lunch and gas. So altogether, I probably paid like $350. That was probably my biggest score on a storage unit. And what's funny is, so as the manager's talking to me, I'm like, yeah, look, just this light alone is like $600. And I went to those other people, and I looked at what they had. They just made their money back. They didn't make a single penny off, because there was nothing else other than what we saw. And she starts yelling at the manager, "You told me to buy this fucking storage unit." So she was working with the manager. Well, that's what you get for cheating, assholes. I got the good deal, and you guys got the fucked up deal. So, not cheating works out sometimes, right? But yeah, like the stainless steel alone, the machines, they were worth like $10,000 each, right? But they were made company specific. So no other company would use this but the company that bought them in the first place. So I sold the stainless steel machines. I think I got like $400 out of the scrap metal for the stainless steel. So it worked out pretty good. I made some good money. I was happy. And have I ever lost money on storage units? Oh yeah. Sometimes you buy one, and like you buy it for a tool, and you think, okay, even though you're only spending $50, but then you buy it for like a tool that's worth like $200 and it's broken. That's happened to me before. Or I bought stuff a long time ago before I knew what the hell I was doing. Lost a lot of money back then. But like, I mean, I showed you guys what I do. You should have cheated as a song for a reason. The good guy always gets the girl. Is that true? I thought it was always the bad guy. I thought girls like the bad boys. I gotta pick up I leave that blanket on the ground. That's like Donnie's blanket for sleeping, but he doesn't sleep there anymore, so I'm gonna have to pick that thing up. What, Brownie? You want to come back up? All right, come say hi to everybody. Come on, hurry up, because I gotta start up Zoom for Drunk Uncle. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Brett. Come on. Oh my gosh, you're a brat. There you go. And then there's Donnie. Oh, she's speaking into the microphone now, huh? It's funny to think that I never wanted Brownie in the first place, and I kind of got stuck with her. I love her to death, though. She's part of the group now. She's my little browners. Huh. Alright, go on. Go back and play with Donnie. Go play with Donnie. Oh, wait, Donnie, come here. Let's see if this will fit you. Did anybody else? Let's see. Let's see if his costume fits him. Where's the ears? Okay, come on. Come here. Come here. Ha 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 ha. Look, the cowardly lion. All right, it does fit him. We're gonna wear this in Las Vegas for Halloween. It's gonna be Donnie's costume. Huh, papas? Oh, big boy. All right. Yeah, guard dog Brownie. King Donnie. He definitely thinks he's the king, doesn't he? What? You want another treat? That's how he gets. He doesn't lick you. He just gives you like a. Fuck Joe Biden just spent $500,000 for a fucking fence around his house. $500,000 for a fence. Wow. I know, right, Cajun? Hey, Cajun. So you're a actor and you're in the business. Have you ever worked with Alec Baldwin? He's a fucking douchebag, isn't he? Isn't that guy a freaking douche? What's up, Jeannie Smith? Oh, and I mentioned this the other day, but for all those that don't know, what's up, Nelly? We have already figured out our next trip. You know, we went to Vegas. We went Diggle Willow, Steve, Trade, Steve, um, Digglewarp's husband, Trade for Trump, Willow, and Kim Tone, and of course Drunk Uncle and I, and we had fun in Vegas. But we didn't. They're like a lot of we. Everybody had their own. There's so much stuff to do in Vegas that everybody had their own thing to do. So we went different places, and we didn't spend much time together. But this time we decided we're gonna go to Washington D.C. Um, and we haven't picked a date or even it's gonna be sometime in 2022. But we're all gonna go to Washington D.C. and have another trip. So if anybody wants to go with us, start saving your money and let us know. We're gonna go check out all the monuments. We're gonna check out all the historical sites like the unknown soldier's tomb. Um, we're gonna go, of course, Lincoln Memorial, the World War II veterans, the Vietnam veterans, museums, all that fun stuff. We're gonna take a tour of. I'm gonna show you the ellipse of where President Trump had his speech. I'm gonna take you to the Capitol building, where everybody rushed in, and it's just gonna be a cool little learning. Yeah, I wasn't gonna. I was trying to stop myself from saying your name, Trade for Trump, but you said it, so okay. You know, here's the issue, folks. Like Willow Pie, Willow keeps telling me, Eddie, call me, and I'm like, I'm not going to. Here's the problem, folks. I get in trouble all the time. They're like, Eddie, you said my name on camera. Well, when you're on camera, you're just, you're on camera. When somebody speaks to you, you're like, hey, John, right? But John doesn't want his name on the thing. It's just a habit because you always call him John. So I try and call everybody by their online name, so I don't say their name, right? So that's why I try and do it. I know. See, that's the problem. I know he always talks to me by his first name, and I got to learn to stop saying that. Anyways, oh, whoops, did I start Zoom yet for drunk? New meeting. Let me. I guess I think I got to share this again. Copy invite link. Close that down. Let me text it to drunk. Just in case. Text it to drunk. Where are you, drunk uncle? There he is. Drunkle. Let me see if it's the same meeting number and same everything. Oh no. Just don't call you late for dinner? Hell no. I'm never late for dinner if you can't tell. And we had a nice dinner too. We went to Texas de Brazil. Ooh, that was good. Too much food. Has anybody in here ever been to Texas de Brazil? I know they're a nationwide chain. I just don't know how far nationwide they go. Maybe we can get God Rise the Harley to go with us. That would be fun. I was actually thinking about like because we're gonna do it on the East Coast somewhere. Wait, what did I do? Drunk Uncle, I hit the wrong. Oh, admit. There he is.
Hola.
Hola, hold on. Let me add you in the mix here. I gotta do a standard. A standard. Oh, you know what? I can just share this one with you. There we go. I'll just share that one with you. There we go. So you can see that part. Let's put Drunk Uncle in the mix. There he is. There's the drunker than I drunk uncle.
Hey, Gypsy.
There we go. That works. That'll work. So how was your day today, sir?
Pretty busy.
Yeah? Well, it's
Maybe
Friday.
not, but good numbers. Good numbers. Close to 1,400 just in my shift.
Nice, nice. Well, I guess I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know what's not good or not.
Lillian? Huh?
I don't know what good numbers are in your business.
Yeah.
So
That's. I mean, 1,400 is generally pretty good for a whole day, much less an
just a
8-hour
shift.
shift.
Nice. Well, good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Where am I at here?
Hey, Harley, did you walk? Did you walk? What, buddy? You just came inside. You ready to go poop that stuff out already?
He was a producer on the project Cajun Cat King. Why is it not? I can see it over here on this screen, but I can't see it on this screen. I don't. See, I must be missing some of the chat. He was a producer on the project too.
He just wants to play. Yeah.
Cajun. So all of your stuff is not showing up on my chat room. That's interesting.
Well, I found out from somebody today that's uh, experienced in exercise and martial arts and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He said it could take up to 8 weeks for my Achilles to fully heal. So he's like,
Ouch.
even if you know, I don't really feel it because I told him I could get to a certain part where it doesn't hurt, but I can feel it down there. And he was like, yeah, just make sure every time you go to the gym, don't stretch and no like impact. So no running, obviously.
Right on.
We're going to go.
She could feel it. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I see that Cajun King. So see, look, Cajun. Just so you know, I can see this, but the one you said earlier, hold on, I can't mess with this one. Over in here in the blue one, so that one is coming from my restream because that combines both the chat from YouTube and from Twitch, which I don't even know if anybody watches us on Twitch. But it showed a text from you over here in the blue one, but not over on the one that I can see, which is over here, my personal one from Ecamm. Trunk, did you
Hey,
get a message from Digawarp?
yeah. I heard it ding like when I was pulling my laptop out. So she must have sent a message like same time you were sending me your link.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I see Cajun Marine, but not all of them. So I got to start watching this blue chat screen that you guys see on the screen, rather than the chat that comes with the software that I'm using. So what Cajun has said is something about I think he was talking about Alec Baldwin. So if you can say that again, I'd appreciate it. And drunk, have
I
you?
wonder if it's what I heard.
I
I've
haven't.
heard two new things about it today.
No, he wasn't talking about today. He's because I asked him because Cajun is he's an actor. You know who we're talking about. He was a Cajun Marine before,
Yeah,
and
the voice.
yeah. So he also does TV and film, and he's been in a couple movies. And he said I asked him about Alec Baldwin, so he had told me what he was like, and I missed it.
I
So
bet he's a cunt. I know he's a cunt in real life. He's got bad anger issues.
that's what I hear. That's what I hear. So, but
Very, very Irishman.
have you been watching Crowder? I haven't been watching it. I had to go get a copy of it today because we're going to talk about him later on. He's all in the news this week or today.
Today.
Yeah, apparently yesterday he made because they were talking about the In-N-Out burgers in San Francisco, like we talked about. But
Uh huh.
they showed a clip of the reporter, and apparently they made fun of the reporter for being too Asian, and so it's all over the news.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But I'll be honest with you, this week's Crowder like hasn't been holding my attention the way other Crowders are. I don't know what's maybe it's just a slow week for news, but
yeah. I haven't even been watching him, so I got to go back and watch him. And it has been a slow week for news. It really has. Okay, so Cajun says Alec Baldwin jokingly points the gun at the DP with the director there, and said, "What if I shot you right now?" And did. Is that what really happened? Holy
that's
jeez.
that's a rumor. Supposedly it's documented in the police report, but it can't be verified. But I heard something slightly different, but it's basically the same thing.
Wowza.
So what I heard was they finished the scene, cut, and the director was like, do it again. And he turned around and said, "Another one?
Oh, like he was
Well, what?
pissed off for them making him do it over again?
Yeah." He's like, "But so, or what if I just shot you both right here?" And then on Tim Pool, it was revealed that that wasn't no blank.
Yeah, somebody I read somewhere
That
too that it's not a
was a real
blank.
fucking bullet.
How, okay, when you're on a movie scene, how do you have a real bullet in a gun? I mean, it's a movie scene, so it's a prop gun, right? So if it's a prop gun, that prop gun should never, ever, ever have had a real bullet in there.
Yeah. I wonder if like facilities that make ammunition, do they make live ammunition and like duds or blanks like in the same facility? Do you think maybe a live bullet got into the package,
You know,
or we could go tinfoil hat on it? You know,
that's a possibility, right? I mean, it's definitely a possibility. Yeah, Diggleworth says it's the question of who loaded it too. Now, here's another question: do blank rounds look the same as real rounds? I've never seen a
supposedly no.
blank round.
Supposedly no. I mean I wouldn't know personally, but that's what I've heard. They're like anybody that's trained in firearms will know the difference between a blank and a live round.
You would think because like toy guns, right? Toy guns have an orange thing on the top, so you know that they're a toy gun.
Yeah.
Julia says it's easy to tell a live round from a blank. Okay, see, I've never seen a blank round before, so but it still shoots out a wad of paper or a soft plastic thing. So I mean, yeah, James Poole and everybody are saying it's he'll unfortunately he's gonna get away with it. Well, of course, because it's Hollywood. He's some famous star, and I don't think he's that. I mean, I don't.
Well, Tim Pool says it's all on him because he was going through because Tim Pool has a gun range at his compound,
Mhm.
and he says that anybody that comes over that wants to go to the gun range, he puts them through a test, and he tells them the rules,
Mhm.
and he hands them a fake gun, not a prop gun, but like a fake gun, and sees how they handle it. And he's like, make sure it's empty, never keep your finger off the trigger, and never point it at anybody. He's like, a lot of the times they fail like instantly, and he's like, yep, you don't know what you're doing. But Tim Pool says it doesn't matter who handed him the gun. When somebody hands you a gun, you're supposed to go through a process. And I've seen other people. I just now thought about this, like right now, when everybody at the shop started, open carrying, and they were bringing in their guns and stuff, and they would show it to somebody, but they would go through a process before they handed it to them, and then the person that they handed it to would go through the same process.
Mhm.
So
All right. Julia says, "Does the girl with the Adam's apple look the same as the girl without one?" Honestly, I Adam's apple like mine doesn't really protrude out that much. So I don't know. It's hard to tell, right? I don't know.
especially if you're drunk.
Huh? Especially if you're drunk, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you got your beer goggles on?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No beer goggles today. Yet.
You look strong jawline that I missed in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, Texas born says Brandon Lee died the same way. In fact, the Lee family said something today. They commented on it. I didn't see what they commented on, but they definitely commented on it today too. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's a tragedy. I'm sorry that that person had to die and the director had to go to the hospital. But I just don't like Alec Baldwin. I mean, he did good in what was he in The Hunt for Red October? He was good in that. But
I think he done well in 30 Rock. I enjoy 30 Rock. Of
I've
course,
never
I
watched
like
that.
the Departed. I love The Departed.
He was in The Departed.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he was. What's his name? Marky Mark's. Um, like basically sidekick. I think he may have been his boss, but he didn't act like his boss.
You know, you just had me watch that like a month and a half ago. You would think I'd remember this. It was a good movie though.
Yeah.
Eh, it is what it is. Anyways, so what else is going on with you today?
Mm, I think that's about it.
Yeah. Well, when we, you know what? Speaking of Indico, Nicole, maybe we can get Nicole to go with us to our Washington D.C. trip sometime next year.
Well, she's too shy to talk. I would put money on that. That's probably not going to happen, but you know,
You never know. Kim
you
Tone
never know.
Kim Tone went, and Kim Tone seems pretty shy.
Yeah.
So Steve Baldwin is Alec Baldwin's brother. You like Biodome? Yeah. What is there four Baldwins? There's Stephen Baldwin, Billy Baldwin, Alec Baldwin, and what's the other one? I don't know. Their whole family is in movies.
Yeah.
So we don't want to. We're not. I don't think we're talking about Beetlejuice today. I don't think we're talking about her. But you never know. Daniel Baldwin. That's right, Daniel. See, I knew Cajun would know. Cajun's a cool dude. I got to meet him in person down at my brother's restaurant one time.
Or
Yeah, Cajun's a real cool dude. I'm meeting more and more people on here. I'm surprised no trolls are in here today. Nobody's all trolling.
yeah,
You know, it was funny
the,
last night. They were all
the
talking
night
shit.
is
Huh?
young.
What's that?
Huh? I said the night is young.
Yeah. Well, they were all talking shit last night, and I said, "Hey," he's like, "It's not very brotherly of you." I said, "It's not very brotherly of you to fucking come up to me, say, Eddie, I want to take a picture with you. You know I got a camera on me. You take a picture with me. Somebody sees you on camera, and then you blame it on me." I said, "That's not very brotherly of you. Why don't you fucking, man up for your own, shit?" And all of a sudden they start talking to that. So, thanks, Cajun. Cajun says I'm cool too. You know, we
Yeah.
need more women. Too much testosterone. Are you talking about in this chat room, Digglewerp? I know. Bring more women. Find some hot women for me and Drunk Uncle. Right? A-
Sure.
Alec Baldwin was in Beetlejuice. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was, wasn't he? I forgot about that. Yeah, Cajun. I'll go down there soon. I'll be going back to my brother's pretty soon. Oh man. Well, let's get started on some of this news because I'm sore today. Oh, I don't have that much. I got enough for us. But let's get started on the news. We got some decent stuff going on here today. Let's see. What's the first news we got? Let's go over here. Cool, Drunkle was in this one. Somebody mentioned this yesterday and it just showed up on the news today. Heck yeah, we love the women being in here, Central. It's always nice to have beautiful women in the chat room. General Electric workers protest the vaccine mandate. Dozens of General Electric employees staged a walkout over the company's vaccine mandate, More than 200 employees in New York protested on Friday. Well, this happened today. Protested on Friday against the company's vaccine mandate. This comes after roughly 150 workers lined up outside the General Electric facility in South Carolina on Thursday. The GE said all its staff members must comply with the federal mandate and get vaccinated by December 8th. However, some of the protesters have said it isn't about the actual vaccine, but rather their personal rights. That's what we're all saying. Look at that. It's a big old row of people. You know what they should have done? They should have
But
done. They should have done the half baked. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. That's what they should
yeah,
have done. Hell, I would have walked out too. I definitely would have walked out. Fuck, any place that's gonna force you to get some kind of a medical thing. I'm sorry.
supposedly the mandate hadn't passed yet.
No, because OSHA has to do it, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Jeannie says I never got into infatuation of actors or bands. Um, I don't get infatuated because they're a band. I'll get infatuated like Selma Hayek just because she's hot. Selma Hayek, oh my gosh, I could. Mm. So I never was like, oh my god, just because you're famous. Well, I guess I have. I'll go up to famous people and talk to them, right? Let's see. Retired Oakland police captain recovering. One suspect killed during the gas station gun battle. Only in California, right? Well, not only, but everywhere. A retired Oakland police captain is recovering after being shot during an attempted robbery. I guess that they decided to try and rob the wrong fucking person, right? You don't think so? Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta look at this. Julius says Selma Hayek is not hot. How can you say that Selma Hayek is not hot?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Selma Hayek is gorgeous. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. How did I know that was going to be covering it? It doesn't even show the whole entire thing. There we go. You're telling me Selma Hayek is not gorgeous? Look at her. Look at her. She's gorgeous. She's a beautiful woman. Right? You're telling me she's not hot? I don't know. I think she's hot. That's me though. And Drunk Uncle and probably like a million other men in this country. You don't know who Selma Hayek is, Lillian Matthews? Have you ever seen a movie Desperado? Um, she was what was that movie where she with Matthew Perry, was it Matthew Perry, the guy from Friends, where
I know her mostly from Dogma.
or she was in Dogma, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I think she's hot. That's just me. All right. So on Thursday, authorities confirmed Ursi Joyner had undergone surgery and is in stable condition in the ICU. Officials say Joyner was pumping gas at a Chevron station when he was approached by three individuals who tried to rob him at gunpoint. A struggle ensued before Joyner pulled out his own gun and opened fire, killing one of the suspects. Two of the suspects then returned fire, injuring the former captain. Yeah, they fuck with the wrong dude. Yeah, fools Russian. Thank you, Craig. Oh yeah, Selma and Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz. Ooh. Plus, I don't know. Their accent helps. Doesn't the accent add to their beauty?
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Hey, here we go. So speaking of Alec Baldwin, here we go. Alec Baldwin's Rust movie 911 Call released. Let's see if they actually play it.
Oh, I heard something else too.
I love two things.
What did you hear?
Oh, you want me to go ahead and say it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the commercial to go through.
Okay, so also supposedly either I don't know if it was earlier that day, but within a few days of this happening, a lot of the crew members left, and they said that number one, that they're I guess they're local crew members, that they were being treated like shit. They weren't getting paid, and that same gun had already they weren't having proper gun safety. That gun had already went off once before.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's all gonna come out, I guess. Well, let's play this video here.
Can you get the phone?
Oh, here's the actual 911 call. So I'm gonna warn you guys. I don't know what's on here. Just a heads up. I don't know if it's gonna say anything bad, but here it goes.
Can you get the phone?
911, what's the location of your emergency?
We need an ambulance out at Bonanza Creek Ranch right now. We've had 2 people shot on a movie set accidentally.
You said someone was shot?
2 people accidentally with guns.
You notice how she keeps saying 2 people were accidentally shot. 2 people were,
Yeah.
When like if somebody gets shot in front of me and I'm calling 911, I'm gonna be like, hurry up and get the fuck here. Somebody's been shot. Not. And you notice how calm that lady sounds? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 2 people that have been accidentally shot on a movie scene. We need you to come out here. That's not how I'd be talking. I'd be like, holy shit, can you hurry up and get out here? We got some people shot.
Yeah. They'll be like, well, what happened? I don't fucking know.
Just get the fuck out here, right?
Gunshots as on movie set, Bonanza Creek Ranch.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll connect you with medical dispatcher. Don't hang up.
Like, even now in the pause, I'd be like, come on, hurry the fuck up, people. I'd be like talking to myself, like, fuck, come on.
I think he may have fired the gun twice, but only one of them was a live round.
Oh, I think
But
fast forward.
things are still unfolding. But the one live round went through the first one and stuck in the second one. But this is all new news, so who knows?
I gotcha. Well, let's see. Let's finish playing this.
Who are you calling? Clear the road.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I skipped
2
it.
people accidentally with gunshots as on movie set, Bonanza Creek Ranch.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll connect you with medical dispatcher. Don't hang up.
Who are you calling? Clear the road.
San Jose Fire and EMS, what's the location of the emergency?
Bonanza Creek Ranch has had 2 people accidentally shot.
Okay, so she hung up and then called again, and once again she's calm. And she says 2 people were accidentally shot. When you're calling 911, you don't say, like I said, you don't say they're accidentally shot.
Yeah.
What's up, Brian?
On a movie set by a prop gun. We need help immediately. Bonanza Creek Ranch.
Hey, Sugar, shut up.
On the phone with me. We're going
Sugar!
to get some help. Okay.
Okay.
What is your name?
Mamie Mitchell.
Miss Mitchell, what's the phone number you're calling from?
50.
She's gonna get a whole bunch of phone calls.
Don't hang up, okay? Hold on just 1 second.
Hold on a second, guys. Drunk Uncle talk. Hold on. David, hold on.
Damn. Wants me to talk as soon as I catch me a buzz. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Shit, it was a slow news day, so I don't know. I wonder if they actually do charge him. Obviously, he probably won't get any jail time. He'll get some sort of probation, but the dude's got issues, so who knows how this may unfold. Who knows? Somebody could have set him up because he's such an asshole, but that'd be a kind of a sick human being to do that. But luckily Eddie's back.
Sorry, my stepdad brought me some ribs.
Cool.
I guess it doesn't mean I'm being about man, just walking over there. I'm out of breath. What were you saying now? What did I miss?
Oh, I was just saying that if Alec Baldwin did get charged, that he probably wouldn't get anything but like probation.
Oh, probably. Probably. Let's see. Let's see what else goes on in here. You notice you can hear him talking in the background, and she's covering up the phone.
It sounds like somebody else is calling for 2 ambulances. You better make good. Everybody should be. We need some help. Our director and our camerawoman has been shot.
She's still too calm for the situation.
Are they going to take you to the road?
What's up, Nagasaki? What's up, Witchy?
So was it loaded with a real bullet or one?
I cannot tell you that.
Okay.
We have 2 injuries from a movie gun shot.
Okay. We're getting them out there already. Just stay on the phone with me. Okay?
How can you not tell that?
Like this dude that yelled at me at lunch because asking about revisions. You seen him lean over my table and yell at me?
See, and now she's bitching about somebody yelling at her. This lady could care less about the 2 people that were just shot. I wonder if maybe they're upset with this person.
He's supposed to check the guns. He's responsible for
Yeah, we haven't cleaned up the scene
Oh, wait.
yet.
What did you say, Drunk?
I said, we haven't cleaned up the scene yet. We didn't tell you to call them.
Huh.
We got to clean up.
Now, hold on. Now she's trying to blame somebody. Listen.
He's supposed to check the guns. He's responsible for
Are
what
you
happened in the
now, Mimi?
No. I'm a script supervisor.
How many people are injured?
2 that I know of. I was sitting, we were rehearsing, and it went off, and I ran out. We all ran out. They were doubled over the AD and the camera woman and the director. They're clearing the road for you to come back. We're back in the town. What's it called? We're back in the western town.
Is there any serious bleeding?
I don't know. I ran out of the building.
That's fine. I still have to go through these, okay? Are they completely alert?
We don't know. I can't tell.
Maybe?
Hello?
Hi. I have a protocol of questions I need to ask. If you can just answer them the best you can, okay? Are they completely alert?
Yeah, they are alert.
Okay.
Wait a minute. They're both alert? I thought the one person died.
Well, maybe not immediately.
What part of the body was injured?
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I'm not in there.
Okay, that's fine. Is there more than one wound?
I think there's one on 2 individuals.
1 wound on 2 individuals? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending the ambulance up you now. Stand line. I'll see exactly what to do next, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding. Listen carefully. Make sure we do it right.
We do have a medic on set.
Medic on set. They're already doing that?
I believe so, yeah.
Is the bleeding controlled?
Right, Indigo?
If I'm allowed to get it close as needed. No.
Yeah, right. Central says, how does he know if he's not in there?
Where on the set are you guys?
We got one laying down.
Where on the property are you guys? They can find you.
We're on the now. We'll have I can have a van.
A van?
At gate 1.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's a guy.
Gate 1. And I can see that we have a van out there, so that way we could send kind of an escort down here.
Okay, they're getting there as quick as they can. I just reassure help is on the way, okay? If you get more information or if anything gets worse in any way, call us back for further instructions.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Guess that's it.
Santa Fe 911, what's the location of your emergency?
Hi, I'm calling back from Bonanza Creek Ranch. We actually need 2 ambulances, not 1.
You need 2? Okay, give me 1 second.
Well, the dispatcher should have known that if 2 people were shot.
Yeah, they already said 2 people were shot.
I'm calling. I'm on with 911 right now.
Now, who's this person calling?
2 separate injuries.
Okay, so we're doing a call now for somebody else already called. We'll get to med.2 guys, okay?
Okay, and that's 10 to 15 minutes?
I don't know. We're getting them right now. We're sending them right now to you guys.
What? It's what?
Yeah, we got 2 ambulances heading your guys' way.
What? Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye.
Why is she saying what? What? Well, let's see. So let's see what they're saying here. Says audio for 911 call placed from Alec Baldwin's Rust movie set. So this is his movie, right? What he was the producer, but what else was he? It says 2 people were accidentally shot on the film. The shot killed Kana Hutchins. Bonanza Creek Ranch, we had 2 people accidentally shot. I mean, look at this douchebag. I mean, come on. And yeah, he was always
like physically big. He got a big old head.
Let's see. We have 200 now. Oh wait, remember what I said that we heard him talking about? She's all they just fucking associate director yelled at me at lunch, talking about revision. She said, "These motherfuckers. Did you see him come up to me at my desk and yell at me? He's supposed to check the guns. He's responsible for what happened." Wow. So she's blaming people already on the fucking set, but it's not just the director, right? So whoever's in charge of that film, no matter if they're in charge, everybody underneath them is he's responsible for whatever they do. Just like a bit like drunk. If one of your employees goes up to somebody and says, "Fuck you, you effing this," right? You're responsible. They can get you in trouble. So
The last thing I want is a bad Yelp review or Google review or Facebook review.
right?
Yeah, I want to try to keep them happy as much as possible.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. South Park Alec is hilarious. I'm trying to remember what they did with him on South Park.
So it makes more sense now that they said that the crew left because they were being treated like shit. Now that I know that this is actually Alec's movie,
Yeah, well, he's a dick.
a lot more sense.
Yeah. Oh wait, I already did that one, I guess.
And he doesn't know anything about guns, so
probably not.
The plot is thickening. You know.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he didn't know the difference between a live bullet and a fake bullet.
Shit. Yeah. No, of course. Of course, he probably doesn't know the difference. There's already a civil lawsuit against Baldwin. Is that for this incident or for something else? So Joe Rogan calls CNN Don Lemon a dumb motherfucker for doubling down on the horse dewormer narrative.
Triple down.
Right? Well, I think these people are probably pushing Joe Rogan more and more to the right maybe now. Podcast giant Joe Rogan held no punches towards CNN Don Lemon after the anchor doubled down on his network's horse dewormer narrative. Last week, Rogan accused CNN of lying about it. We all know that about that. Then, following Rogan's tense podcast sit down with CNN chief medical correspondent Sanjay Gupta, who was forced to admit his colleagues should not have made such claim, Lemon was on the defensive. So here's what Lemon said. He did say something about ivermectin that I think wasn't actually correct about CNN and lying. Ivermectin is a drug that is commonly used as a horse dewormer, so it is not a lie to say the drug is used as a horse dewormer. I think that's important and it's not approved for COVID, correct? Freaking, that's like alcohol. You can use you use vodka if you're trying to clean out a wound, right? But you don't call it fucking betadine, right? Yeah, give me, you know what I mean? Oh wait, here's the video.
What about doggy Xanax? Xanax is commonly, it can be used with dogs. So there wasn't a lie to say that he took dog medicine.
Yeah, but
and he's praising it as they said that. Let's see.
The way they're making it sound like is that
they were saying ivermectin is commonly used as a horse dewormer. No, they were saying he took horse dewormer.
Yeah.
Keyword took.
Yeah, that's the way they're doing it. I mean, and let's see. So here, let's
Man,
play the little.
But I know
Script.
it's in large part
Huh?
a tongue-in-cheek interview, because it's
Yeah.
Joe Rogan and there's lots of you're jockeying back and forth. But he did say something about ivermectin that I think wasn't actually correct about CNN and lying. Okay, ivermectin is a drug that is commonly used as a horse dewormer. So it is not a lie to say that the drug is used as a horse dewormer. I think that's important, and it is not approved for COVID. Correct?
That's right. That's correct. It is not approved for COVID. And
how many drugs have been made? Like they make it like they made drugs for. Oh my god! Like how many discoveries have been made where they make it for one thing and they realize, hey, it works just as good for this too, if not better.
They were going over some of those. I can't remember what channel I was watching.
Yeah. So see, it says on Tuesday's installment of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan fired back at Lemon as well as his network. This is what's so funny about that. They don't understand that when they say things that are absolutely untrue, it diminishes their authority. They're not even aware of what they're doing. When Don Lemon goes on with Sanjay Gupta and says, actually, it really is a veterinary medicine, it really is horse dewormer, this is where the lie he goes. It's not a lie to say it's also used as a horse medicine, but that's not what you said, right? It's not what he said at all. You didn't say that this drug, which also used for horses. So basically, Joe Rogan's going off on him, and he has every freaking right to go off on him. I mean, come on, give me a break. Just freaking crazy.
Did they say what day that? I guess there probably a YouTube highlight of it. I was going to see if I couldn't go back and try to find the video of it.
Look, Nana Rose says, I
Is
take
that up
seizure
with
medicine.
Rogan much after he moved to Spotify?
Yeah, he's
Just
not on
'cause
YouTube anymore. I wanted to, I was going to try and start watching some of his stuff, but he's not on YouTube, so.
There's clips that go up. I think JRE Clips is still up.
Oh, yeah? But so you have to go to Spotify to watch him, or can you watch him, or do you have to pay for it?
Yeah. No, it's free. Totally free.
Okay, maybe I'll have to check it out.
He seen what was coming with YouTube before, I guess, everybody else.
Yeah. No, Mr.
Because he made a deal that he gets to do basically whatever the fuck he wants on his show.
Yeah.
And they paid him $100 million to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. No, a lot of Mr. Nice Guy, a lot of the people I recognize their name, so they're just not everybody's mods, and we didn't give everybody a mod. I don't know. I like the HBO show though. I did like it. I felt HBO did me pretty good.
Yeah.
Heck, have you used the HBO pass that I gave you yet? I still haven't used your ESPN pass yet either.
I started the Many Saints of Newark.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that tonight.
About like 30 minutes in. Oh, but I went on your account, so it's probably going to show. Don't just start it because you'll probably have to rewind.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's probably if you go watch it, it'll pick up where I left off.
Why is it starting a new one? That's weird. It keeps opening up in a new one. I don't want to do that. There we go. We'll just do this. All right. So
I love two things: eating high quality cat.
YouTube deletes rapper's "Let's Go Brandon" song, claiming medical misinformation. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What did I haven't even heard the song yet. But do you know if it says any medical? Have you heard the song yet?
I have, but the thing about hip hop is a lot of the times, of course, I know what Mr. Nice Guy's saying in the theme song because I recognize everything. But for me, it's hip hop is hard for me to grasp the message of it. I don't know how to explain it. Well, so when I hear Eminem, I know the hook and everything, but the whole meaning of the song and like what he's saying in between, like I can't pick up on it.
Yeah. Well, like there's
a lot of slang.
This podcast I used to listen to, they had this thing where they would they were called the real lyrics or whatever. They would talk about the real lyrics, and people they'd call in and say, "Yeah, I always thought it said this, but it really says this." Because half the time, even with other songs, you don't know what they're saying. Even with hell, a lot of Guns N' Roses song, some of the words I don't know what he's saying when he's singing. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Let's see. YouTube has banned "Let's Go Brandon" song from YouTube due to medical misinformation. Gray posted on Twitter, "What medical misinformation is in my song?" Let's see. So let's see what it says. Gray said initially the lyric version of the video was banned, but the actual music video was taken down. Update: the music video was just banned. Stop, Brownie. YouTube's tech support responded to a tweet from Gray and said they are looking into the matter. Jumping in, we're passing this along to the right team for a re-review. YouTube said on Twitter, we'll share updates as we hear back from them. YouTube did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Fox News. Gray told Fox News that he's not heard anything from YouTube about the re-review and his song is still banned. Yeah, you won't. That's just how YouTube is. Why is the most censored rapper in the country someone that doesn't even curse in songs? Gray told Fox News. Oh, here, let's see. Oh, wait, I don't want to play it. We don't want to get in trouble. The song takes multiple shots at Biden regarding his chaotic Afghanistan withdrawal, cognitive ability, and handling of the coronavirus. The song has reached a 4th spot on iTunes' list of rap songs. The phrase "Let's go Brent," we know where that came from. So yeah, at a Chicago airport, a man tricked an airline worker into saying the phrase "Let's go Brandon" through the paging system. Wow. That's funny. That's funny. Forge Out of Blow's song is better. I'll have to check it out. What was I gonna look at here? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. YouTube is just. Oh, that's what we were gonna do. So we have this other. Yes, I was looking for Steven Crowder to see if he was. Let's see if I still have my strike.
Oh, Steven uploaded on Crowder Bits today, so I guess his band's over with.
I guess so. Let's see. I still have an active copyright strike. Why are look, counter note. See, they're still under final review for over a month. Select action. Contact claimant. I don't want to. I already contacted him. He won't respond to me. Cause he's a little bitch.
Do you got anything in your news about a Proud Boy deciding to represent himself?
I don't know.
Court?
I don't know. Drunk.
Okay. Well, I didn't know what's in your
Because remember,
lineup.
I don't read the news. I just read the titles. There's something about somebody getting sentenced today, but I don't know who it was. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. If not, I'll write it down here like we did last night. So, Proud Boy, what represented himself?
Something like that.
Okay. If we don't,
lawyer or something.
If we don't, shit! Now I lost my spot.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Where am I? Let me find where we were. Baldwin. Oh, here we go. I know where we are now. Now I found our spot again. Let's see. 3 notifications. I need to walk. Dude, I've been around all day. So, migrant. Let's see. What's Crowder on Megyn Kelly show today?
I love two things. Huh? Eating high-quality cat food from...
Let's see. I fly. Let's go Brandon flag on your Jeep. Man, that stuff came out quick. Right?
My stickers should be delivered tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, they got the flags out, T-shirts, all that.
Yeah.
Song.
All right, so migrant encounters at the southern border just under 200,000 in September as FY 2021 breaks record. Oh, speaking of that, I bought some of the Donald Trump stock today.
Oh, did you? I was trying to find where I could get my hat. I think I found it. Was it like $90-some a share?
Yeah, it was 40 something yesterday, and then I went to go buy it today, and it's I bought it at, let's see, what did I buy it at? I bought it at 90 something, and it went up to 100 and the highest it went to was like 107, and then now it's down to 80.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. It's going to be like that, and that's when you something that's we got to pay attention to. What program did you use to buy it? Did you use an app?
Yeah, I use Webull. I got rid of Robinhood because they steal people's money and don't treat them right.
Okay, well, I've still got my Bitcoin money in there, but Webull. I have to.
It was $9 a share when you bought it. God rides a Harley, you lucky bastard. I know it went from like whoever bought it yesterday, even at $40, doubled their money already. Julius, market cap. Like I said, I am not an informer. I don't even know how to look that up. It's the open market value is 967.80. Total cost. Oh wait, no, that's how much I have. Let's see. I don't know about this stuff. 94. Oh wait, now it's up to 94.20. Never mind. So I'm still ahead of the game right now.
So with this, can you? It's not like crypto where you can buy a fraction of a share, is it?
No, I thought I could, but I guess I couldn't. I bought an even number. Either way, I got some. I'm not gonna sell it anyway. I'm just gonna just keep it. Yeah, it's $94 now. Yeah, I just looked it up. So I bought it at like $91.98 or something like that. Anyways, it'll go up. It'll go up. So no, but you can buy it on Webull. You can probably buy it on Robinhood too. It's called DWAC.
I think I already tried to find it, but I'll look again later.
DWAC.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So migrant encounters at the southern border dropped slightly to under 200,000 in September. Dropped to 200,000. Geez, when Trump was in there, is that like 1,200, 1 or 2,000? You know.
Yeah, I was thinking 3,500, but still a big gap.
Yeah.
200. Did they say 20,000 or 200? No, they didn't say 200,000.
200,000. 200,000 right there. 200,000.
Migrant encounters at the southern dropped slightly. Migrant encounters.
Right, Andrew? It should be called
Okay.
illegals.
So maybe that many didn't come through. Let's hope, because geez, 200,000 in one month.
That means they came through. They can't encounter the illegals unless they're on our side of the border. You can't encounter them on the Mexico side of the border, so they came through. So that means 200,000 illegals came through.
Oh, they can't.
It's true. It's true. It's true. As the numbers for 2021 fiscal year show record numbers amid an ongoing border crisis that has a major challenge for the Biden administration. A total of 192,001 migrants, illegals, were encountered in September, slightly down 9% from the 209,840 in August and the 213,593 in July. It means there's been more than 1.7 million encounters at the border. Now, here's the deal. If they sent some back, they could have been, the same person a couple times. Says CBP said that 26% of those encountered had at least one prior encounter. Higher than
That's what I meant. That like they get turned loose.
Yeah.
So some of them got sent back.
Yes.
And could have possibly came back again. That's what I was referring to earlier. I was like, there's no way in hell that 200,000 people just are still roaming around in 1 month. I was like, we're gonna have to live in cubes like in the next couple of years.
Think about it, dude. They if they get sent. We remember. I don't know if you remember the video, but we saw a video with one of the Border Patrol agents, and he's like, there's been times where I've taken somebody across the border, returned them, and 3 hours later, I caught them again.
Yeah.
He said there was a time where they had caught the same person 3 times in one day.
Right.
And now that's only the ones they encounter. Can you imagine how many of the people they're not encountering?
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
just goes around, right? Lily and I had the same thought. Let's see. It means that let's see. According to the numbers, 75% of single adults were expelled under Title 42, while just 27% of family units were expelled via Title 22. 42, I mean. It means the CBP says the number of unique encounters in September 2021 was more like 142,000 or 142,710. So 147 or 42,710 unique. So that means first time across. This isn't really live. I'm tricking you. Really, Rooster? Okay. I guess I'm tricking people. Let's see. The administrator said last week. Huh?
It's the Matrix. It's
I know,
always the
right?
Matrix.
It's the Matrix. Anyways, let's see what's next on our list. Copy link. And paste it. All right. Heckler interrupts Kamala Harris speech in the Bronx and gets escorted out. Was it somebody I know? I wonder if it was freaking watch it be Ben Bergquam. Human wave assault coming in a huge caravan. All right, let's. Wow, I forgot to turn down the sound. Donnie, I'm not giving you any of these ribs yet.
This is our agenda.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up real loud so we can hear.
This is our agenda. You are right, brother. I know you are. And how about if you and I talk about that? So let me finish. Why aren't we working with the Chinese on their Belt and Road Initiative? Okay, you know what? You and I will talk after I give my comments, and I'm happy to talk with you. But right now, let's talk about the agenda that will include speaking to all people and allowing everybody to be heard, because that's part of what we want in our democracy. Everybody gets their chance to talk, and everybody gets a chance to be heard.
It's like a kindergarten teacher.
As they're walking the guy out, everybody gets the right to talk. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This is our agenda to cut taxes. The Build Back Better agenda includes our agenda.
How can you cut taxes by spending more money? Right. So let's see. Vice President Kamala Harris.
Pause. Critical race theory. 2 + 2 is 5, Eddie.
Let's see. She was delivering a speak in the Bronx. What did the guy? She just said, "You're right, brother." I want to know what he said. It. I'm right about that. He shouted. I know you are. And how about we? What did he say to her though?
Something he was yelling something, and we deserve infrastructure.
Man, build. I'm not even gonna say that.
What bothers me is, if that was a black man, she said, "You're right, brother."
He wasn't black. He looked like he was Hispanic or something.
That's what I thought. But going back to Judge Joe Brown, he went through her lineage. She's not black at all. So that's
Well, then I guess she must not have voted for Joe Biden. Right? If you ain't black, or if you vote for Trump, you ain't black or whatever. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
Yeah.
Whatever he said. Kamala the walking STD, right? GOP calls for Fauci investigation. Resignation mount after the NIH admits funding gain of function research.
Resignation? What?
Yeah.
That it? Well,
it.
Maybe they got him out of position for criminal charges.
Let's see. The GOP calls for the investigation and resignation of him has escalated following the week's revelation that the National Institute of Health funded gain of function research on the coronavirus. The controversial research involves artificially engineering an animal virus in a laboratory setting to further examine how it becomes more easily transmissible and deadly to humans. a measure that Fauci told lawmakers was not utilized by the NIH. Multiple times he said that. Right? Let's see. But a letter from the NIH to ranking member James Corner of the House Committee on Oversight and Reform Wednesday admitted to a limited experiment conducted in order to test if spike proteins from naturally occurring bat coronaviruses circulating in China were capable of binding to human ACE2 receptors in a mouse model. And you notice how they say, oh, we just did a little test, right? That's like, I just drank a little bit of Crown Royal. We just did a little test. Well, little can be anything. What did they say? What was the exact words? We did a limited experiment.
I just took a little bit of fentanyl.
Right? Yeah. You know, you're doing 100 miles an hour. Well, just going a little bit over the speed limit. You know, it all depends on what limited means to anybody. Right? Hopefully he does get booted out. This guy is a freaking joke, and he's the highest paid member of the government.
Not to mention how much he screwed it up back in the 80s with the AZT.
Yeah, about
treatment.
the AIDS stuff.
Yeah.
No, of course nothing's gonna happen to him because he's freaking a liberal, right? You'll believe Fauci is gone when he is gone, right? They're just saying that they're asking for it. All right, so Loudon email reveals superintendent notified the school board on day of alleged sexual assault. Let's see. The superintendent for Loudoun County Public Schools sent an email alerting school board of an alleged assault on the same day as the one that captured national headlines. The purpose of this email is to provide you information regarding an incident that occurred at Stonebridge High School. This afternoon, a female student alleged that a male student sexually assaulted her in the restroom. Oh, is that the one about where it was a person in a dress who was not
You might want to be careful.
Yeah, I'm saying.
This is the thing that got Crowder fucked with.
That's why I'm saying a person in a dress who was not born.
He said that too.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Tread lightly. They're getting picky. They're getting real picky these days.
Anyways, it says they first reported on May 28th. They confirmed the email to Fox. Board members are regularly informed about major incidents. So they did nothing about it, it sounds like.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Jeannie Smith says, only a little pregnant. Well, you know, Mom, I'm only a little bit pregnant. God rides a Harley. I can't grab stuff. Tell me what this breaking news is, please. What's the breaking news? I can't grab that kind of stuff anymore in this new program. So now we got another whistleblower from Facebook. Andrew, it doesn't matter if you delete the stream. Even if you delete the stream, YouTube is constantly checking it nonstop. Have you ever noticed if I've gotten copyright hits while we are still live, and it won't let you go back on until you stop playing? No, just can you tell me what the breaking news is? I can look for it. I can do a search. So new Facebook whistleblower claims execs downplayed Russian interference hate speech report. Well, let's see. Ooh, what is that stuff? A new whistleblower has come forward with allegations that Facebook officials prioritize profit over their efforts to contain the spread of hate speech. Yeah, don't say. That's what their company's about, making money.
Make that money.
Right?
Why else do you run a business?
It says the whistleblower, identified as a former Facebook employee and members of the company's integrity division, so the liberal, made the allegations in an affidavit to Securities and Exchange Commission. The claim purportedly corroborated many recent allegations by Francis Hagen, another former employee who delivered damning testimony about the company's practices on Capitol Hill earlier this month. So they're just talking about hate speech. Big deal. You know, I think they're overdoing it on hate speech, right? You know what?
It's not real.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's not real, but here's the way. It's like, they say.
Well, it's not real legally.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, you can't get arrested for hate speech, right?
Yeah.
It's your freedom of speech. But what I'm saying is, it's like this. They say, people who are in contact with more dirt are healthier because their bodies can grow, what it needs to combat those issues, right? Well, it's like it's the same thing with hate speech. You know, if you don't let hate speech around anybody, and then somebody looks at somebody and he's like, "Oh my gosh, you should cut your nails. Look how long they are." This person's gonna think the world is ending because somebody said their nails are too long, right? Because they're not used to being fucked with.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
who doesn't fuck with each other, right? I mean, come
They're
on,
they're doing their damnedest to keep everybody sheltered from the real world.
right?
And eventually people are going to be scared to leave because they're like, oh, somebody might say something about my hair or my shoes, and I'm going to be offended, and I'm going to need to call my therapist, and I'm going to have to up my medication. And oh my goodness, my dog's going to like get sick because I'm not going to be able to take care of him because this person destroyed my day because of my shoes. You know?
Right. And so, like, and think about it, if you watch these movies from like the 60s, 70s, and even the 80s, whenever they show movies about the future, you notice how everybody's wearing the same clothes and everybody looks exactly alike. I think
Yeah.
that's what liberals want. They want us all to look exactly alike, you know? It's just it's crazy. That's what they want. They want us, all to dress the same, you know. Everybody, well, I mean, look, everybody should get paid the same, right? Well, then everybody can only afford the same shit. Then everybody, except for the rich people in the government, will
I'm
only
ready to earn my MSN, but I need a school
be
that
able to own
understands
a
a nurse's
fucking
schedule.
Lamborghini or a Jaguar or some nice car, right? Married AOC. What are you talking about, Andrew? So American Airlines employees protest now. American Airlines employees are protesting outside the headquarters over the vaccine mandate. They saw what happened with Southwest, and they're like, "Hey, we can do this too." A group reportedly totaling hundreds of people, including current and former American Airlines employees, protested outside the company's Fort Worth, Texas headquarters on Friday over the carrier's decision to mandate all employees get vaccinated for COVID-19 or lose their jobs. It's not the first demonstration over the vaccination requirement at America's headquarters, and organizers fear a vaccination mandate for passengers will soon be imposed too.
Well, I'm glad that it happened. I mean, it sucks that it's happening, but I'm glad it happened now and not 2 weeks ago because that was my airplane.
Right? Let's see, a crowd of hundreds gathered outside earlier this month on October 7th. So they're protesting too. Now, speaking of COVID-19, I was at Costco yesterday, and they had the Clorox there, right? Clorox had COVID-19 shit written all over it. So I'm wondering.
What? Do not inject?
No, it had like big bold stuff on there saying COVID-19. I wonder how they can say that. Like, it said something about COVID-19 on their new bottles. I should have gone over
Yeah.
there and taken a picture of it, right?
Yeah. I'll take a picture of it because I bet it's. I would be willing to put a small amount of money on it. Said that something about do not ingest. This will not help with COVID-19, especially if Clorox is a liberal company.
No, I think it was saying that they do fix COVID-19.
Oh, then I get to go fuck with a bunch of people. I know it's silly, but all the people are like, Trump said to inject bleach. So I'm like, look at the new packaging. Go try it out.
Let's see. Our Clorox. Here we go. Our Clorox products effective against. I don't know if I should read this. We might get in trouble. But
Kim, my leg's feeling good. I haven't needed to use the patches. I do appreciate it because I was told today that it may take up to 8 weeks for it to fully heal. So I'm gonna hit the gym either tomorrow or Sunday, and we'll see what happens. So I may need those patches on one of those days.
okay, look at this. Here's part of their frequently asked questions. Will ingesting bleach help kill coronavirus. It'll kill coronavirus and you, right?
Yeah.
Bleach and other disinfectants are not suitable for consumption or injection. Oh my gosh! I
So
can't.
technically, does the coronavirus die whenever you die?
I don't know. Does it?
Well, if it does, then technically, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Technically.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Copy link. Let's go to the next one.
I wonder how many people
I
were
didn't know
dumb
what.
enough to try that.
What didn't I know? I know everything. Don't you know that? Let's see. Let me hit sound on here. Let me stop this commercial. Hold on. What did God ride the Harley say? No. It's a running joke that you guys have. Okay. Your nephew is a high school football farmer. He told you that the Mexican farmers players tell the black players to come pick their cotton. Are you serious? That's kind of racist on their side. And they don't get their ass kicked? All right, so you want to know what these are the top states Americans are now moving to. Before we go down, oh, I already said it. Sarasota,
You think
Florida.
cotton's still hand-picked?
Huh?
You think cotton's still hand-picked?
No, they have a machine that does it.
No. Well, that would have been exactly what I said. Go pick our cotton, motherfucker. They got machines for that, you dumb bitch.
Hold on, let's look. My friend has a cotton ranch. I should ask him. Let's see.
You got to throw it back at them when they come at you with something silly like that.
Let's see. Cotton picking machine. Let's watch this real quick. There we go. This is 4 years ago. I want to turn on the music real quick. Just so I don't get in trouble for the music. See, it's a machine that picks the cotton. So that stuff doesn't even hold weight. It's a machine. See, it's a machine that does it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But see, this is why this sucks with this whole censorship. If you don't learn to take like stupid people and stupid comments and learn how to brush it off and maybe turn it right back around on them and make them look dumb.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're missing a lot of it, though. Look, it's missing a lot of cotton.
Nah, they may run over it a couple times.
Maybe, huh? All right, so
we're getting that good pick for the Hanes shirts, and then that second run is going to be for the Gildan shirts.
Yeah. So where you're at, do they have the rolls of cotton or do they have the bales of cotton? We got both here in California.
I've only, to be honest with you, I've only seen a cotton field once.
Ah, okay. I wonder what's better, the round or the square ones.
Square ones are probably more bang for your buck on shipping.
Maybe.
That way there's no wasted footage in the transfer truck or the 18-wheeler.
So all I guess it does is these brushes. So I guess the brushes just hit the cotton and knock it off. Is that what happens? That's what it looks like, huh? So it seems like a pretty simple process. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see if they show any better stuff.
But basically, what I'm saying is if people can't take criticism, then there's going to be people's feelings are going to get hurt over just the silliest thing.
Right. See, now this one does it in the squares. Cotton is good for plugging wounds. Oh, no, that doesn't do it in squares. It just moves it into another thing. I see. And then it probably gets put into squares.
when I did see that cotton field, I forgot to ask because I was a passenger. I thought about it whenever we passed it the first time, and then coming back, I was going to try to remember to have them stop because I wanted to go out there and get some of that cotton because, you know, I use cotton in this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to see what actual, you know, real ass cotton, you know, nothing done to it would be like in this thing.
I don't know.
But I forgot to ask.
All right, so let's see where Americans are moving to. Americans looking for the best places to live are now on the move to the Gem State, according to the new data from moving company Mayflower. Gem State.
Jam.
Which one's the Gem State? In recently released findings from their Finding Home survey, which looked at moving patterns of Americans from July 2019 to 2021, Idaho secured a top slot for inbound moves by state. So that's the Gem State, I guess. Rounding out the top three were South Carolina, then Oregon. Why are they moving to Oregon? Followed by Tennessee and Florida.
Weed.
Wow. Supply shortage losing for housing industry. Let's see. Weird. Why would they move to Oregon? Oregon is freaking. Oregon is shitty. I've been to Oregon. Oregon. I mean, that's where Portland is.
In Portland, no, I'm thinking of Denver. Colorado, not Oregon.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking
Wrong
about.
state.
You're what?
I said wrong state.
Sounds like it. All right, so a Minnesota Ford dealer goes viral with bizarre divorce commercial written by John Oliver Show. Who's John Oliver? It was a leap of faith that struck the landing.
Late night.
Is he?
Comedian. The English guy.
Is he the fatter? Is he like kind of big?
No, he's skinny. Crowder picks on him all the time.
Oh. About it discovered that a number of car dealerships across the U.S. were doing variations of the same silly commercial featuring their owners in a pickle and dressed like one. In a response, the show wrote a script of its own and offered it to one dealer for free as long as it agreed to shoot it word for word before even reading it. Steve Johnson of Zumbrota Ford, outside Rochester, Minnesota, agreed to the offer when his staff brought it up. I told him I don't think it will sell any cars, but that it was strange and unusual, so let's give it a try. The new commercial is an off-kilter. Well, let's watch the new commercial.
Colorado girl, all I was saying is Denver, you're able to do mushrooms are legal, right? So that's what I was saying. I'd move there just so I could buy mushrooms legally. I like the mushrooms.
Okay, let's listen to this thing. That's loud.
Storm's coming any minute now.
I want a divorce.
You don't mean that.
Like you would even know what I mean. You don't know me.
You're right. I don't anymore. And ever since we bought that all-wheel drive minivan from Zumbrota Ford, you've changed.
Maybe I have. Maybe I changed the minute I put my hands on the steering wheel of that new minivan. Maybe in that moment, I realized how empty I feel inside.
You didn't want the minivan from Zumbrota Ford?
Yeah.
Of course not. Why would I? We don't even have kids.
Oh, here we go again with the kid thing. What happened to us?
And the
we used to laugh. We used to dance. Remember the lodge?
Don't you dare bring up the lodge.
You're impossible.
And you take up too much space, like our Zumbrota Ford minivan that can barely fit in the garage.
How many times do I have to say it? I wrote the dimensions down right, but the architect made the garage wrong.
It's always the architect with you, isn't it, Kevin?
I'm Steve Johnson of Zumbrota Ford, and I'm in a pickle. Couples therapy, schmupples therapy. A new car is what you want. So come on down to Zumbrota Ford and see me, Steve Johnson. I'm a dealer for the people.
Okay.
The acting in that was so awful, it was not even funny. Like the girl, like, you don't even know me. Or whatever she said. Oh my gosh. And who gives dimensions to a freaking architect? You don't give
Yeah,
dimensions for.
Wolf, I've been meaning to try that. I've been meaning to try that. I never get around to doing it though.
How can you grow them in your own? How do you even get them to grow them?
Supposedly you can do it in a fish tank with just a few ingredients. Because
Like, I mean, do you have to buy seeds for them, or like, what happened? How does it?
no, mushrooms grow out of generally feces, generally black Angus cows. So when you eat mushrooms, that grew out of, well, at least the good ones grow out of shit.
Yeah, I kind of knew that, but I don't know.
I don't know exactly, but it's like a mold type.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't pay fucking attention in science. I just know they're fun and relatively easy to grow.
Well, I got a fish tank out here. Maybe I'll go and try and grow one. I just wouldn't try it. I mean, I'd be afraid. What if I die? Because if you grow the wrong kind, then you can die. How do you know if you're growing the right kind?
Research.
America thinks I'm number one. Yes, they do.
Why is his hand bleeding? I don't get that part.
I don't know. Why is his hand bleeding? That's weird. I don't get that either. Maybe there's some kind of joke behind it.
Well, there has to be. That's what these political cartoons. There's a lot of like little hidden things in there that
Yeah.
some people don't pick up on.
God Riser Harley said, "Oh, you'll know," but I mean, just by what if you take the wrong one and you die? What if you
Well, I
take?
guess when you have your first batch, you don't take a handful of them. Oh, he has blood on his hands. Okay, well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got makes sense.
So Gypsy Lady says there's a purple ring under the head of the mushroom. That means they're the special kind of mushrooms.
Well, I know if you had purple or blue stems, you were in for a treat.
Okay.
I remember that.
Well, so we're gonna do a little bit of CNN shit here, folks. Says not stopping, stop the steal. Facebook papers paint damning picture of the company's role in the insurrection. Really, Facebook had something to do with the insurrection? Just days after insurrectionists stormed the Capitol, they were not insurrectionists. They were not charged with any of that stuff. Facebook CEO officer Sheryl Sandberg downplayed her company's role in what had happened. Let's see. We know it was organized. I'll show you a mushroom tip, Josh. We know this was organized online. We know that. I don't even know anything. The only thing that I knew that was organized is that President Trump said to come out on January 6th and speak your mind.
Well, the FBI already said that they don't know that. So, lying ass bitch.
Right. What's up, Eva Knievel? So it says we know it's organized, which is bullshit. We know that she said in an interview with Reuters or Routers. We took down QAnon, Proud Boys, Stop the Steal, anything that was talking about possible violence last week. Our enforcement's never perfect, so I'm sure there were still things on Facebook, and that's bullshit. Because they certain words they pick and take them out. So they're saying
And what dummy would use Facebook to organize? Like, let's just say that they were going to try to do something like that. What kind of fucking idiot would put it on social media?
Right. So it says, but internal Facebook documents reviewed on CNN or by CNN suggest otherwise. The documents, including an internal post-mortem and one document showing a real-time countermeasures Facebook employees were blatantly implementing, paint a picture of a company that was in fact fundamentally unprepared for how the Stop the Steal movement used its platform to organize, and that one truly swung into action after the movement had turned violent. Here's what I think. You know, they're saying, they're saying that Nancy Pelosi and all the liberals had, were part of this and pushed this. Maybe Facebook was part of it, and they all decided, hey, yeah, let's get people in trouble, right? Because I didn't hear anything about it, right? I wasn't told anything about a plan, because as far as I know, there was no fucking plan. Just a bunch of bullshit. Just a bunch of BS.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Right? Hey, I wonder if you can grow it with dog shit. All right, so this
That's
is
Old Dirty Bastard song.
All right, excuse me. So CBS TV station's back Bay Area reporter Betty Yu after horrific racist comments by conservative YouTube host. I didn't even know it was Steven Crowder by reading the thing, and then I went into it. I was like, who's the host? And then that's when they said it. So CBS TV station's boss, Jennifer Mitchell, is offering her and her company's full support to a San Francisco on-air reporter after an asinine and racist attack Wednesday by a conservative YouTube host. What's up, Carla? How you doing, sweetie? Just back online after a 1-week suspension. So did he maybe put the video online and then he got another suspension or something? Because I couldn't find it. I couldn't find this on YouTube. She says just back online after a 1-week suspension by Google-owned platform YouTube.
You gotta watch on Rumble or Mug Club.
I know, but it says right here, just back online after a 1-week suspension. So did they put it on YouTube and then get another strike? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, he did. Like I said, he did upload something on Crowder Bits, but the one I seen was just about, or the one the thumbnail that I seen was just about Rogan and Gupta.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking he should have been back on Wednesday. So that's why I'm wondering if maybe he did do a show on Wednesday and he got another strike. Let's go here to let's go to Twitter and let's see, because he does say stuff on Twitter. Let's look at Steven Crowder. That's October 21st, which was today. Many Netflix employees walked out in protest of Dave Chappelle. Note to self: do not try and scare away hiccups.
Well, I'll guarantee you, if it happened before 8 o'clock my time, like even if it happened like 10 minutes before that, that would have been one of the first things covered on Tim Pool.
Let's see. Steven Crowder, Choi sauce. This kind of Asian on Asian violence is exactly what needs to stop. I don't know. It's not saying anything about him getting a strike. So, I don't know. Anyways, so they're standing up for this lady, right? And I have another news about it. So let's see what this one is, and then we'll show you what he actually said and did that got them pissed off. Right-wing YouTuber Steven Crowder slammed for disgusting attack on Asian newscaster. Steven Crowder was suspended from YouTube earlier this month for hate speech after repeatedly pushing a fake story on his channel about a transgender woman who allegedly... we want to talk about that. Now, shortly after his YouTube hiatus ended, Crowder has received a wave of backlash for verbally ambushing a local Bay Area reporter with a slew of racist comments. While watching the journalist news segment on his Louder with Crowder show, Crowder commented that she had an aggressively Asian face. Okay, I don't understand what's wrong with that. So here, I'll show you guys what. Where was it? Here it is.
That Cumberpatch, like, oh no!
It's gonna start in a
I'll
second.
never use this wiener again.
Two people who saw that film, the name escapes me.
The chemical.
Oh, the coder guy.
It's,
anyway,
he invented the computers.
I don't
and
know.
then
He
they-
decoded this thing with the Nazis, and he was okay.
Big smart guy.
Yeah.
He helped us win the war.
Yeah,
not Benedict Cumberbatch, the guy he played.
Right, yeah. Well, Benedict
No.
Cumberbatch
Guess I went
helped
back
us
too
war
far.
to win the war on sexy.
Oh.
It was
Yeah,
the
he
imitation
did.
game.
The imitation
I knew it was something
game. Where for the first 2/3 he imitates a straight guy.
Not very well.
So San Francisco in and out, they've been in a battle with the city over, let me just let them tell you the story, vaccine requirements.
Brian, right now, this
that is an
Fisherman's Wharf
aggressively
In-N-Out
Asian
location
face.
is open,
Easy.
but only
It is,
for
I
to-go
mean, it's meant
orders.
to
Take a
be a
look at
skier,
that
it'd be
sign
like a
on the
black
door. It
diamond, you
says
have to drop it
indoor
on a chopper.
dining is unavailable at this time, and that's because the city's Department of Public Health said In-N-Out is not complying with its health order to check for proof of
Where's Drew
vaccination
Barrymore
from
and Cameron
customers.
Diaz?
It was not denying.
So all he said was she has an aggressively Asian face. How is that wrong?
Entry to those without proper
If
documentation.
it wasn't comedy, it would be wrong.
Right.
But like if you just walked up to her and said, "You got an aggressively Asian face," that would be wrong. But it's comedy. This whole thing, with the Dave show is fucking comedy, man. People need to stop being so damn sensitive.
Holy shit! Look at this. It says accepting applications, $20 an hour. If you're a shift leader or a manager, $23.50. I gotta go to San Francisco and work for In-N-Out.
The city confirmed it closed this location temporarily last Thursday. In-N-Out said
The city confirmed that it closed a private business for not acting like the FDA.
Would not comply with what it called the requirement to act
the
as
worst
the
looking In-N-Out.
vaccination police.
By the way, the reason I say that is because usually with the reporters they're kind of Americanized Asian, so I think it's a good thing. No, it's fantastic. Culture. It's a good thing. It's full Asian.
That's a good thing.
I wish she would have kept your fan.
Yeah, a little bit of dancing.
geisha.
Well, look, it looks hot.
That's
It looks
her
like
last
it's
name, Nelson.
hot.
Yeah, that's true.
But here's the
I'm
thing.
Wong Geisha.
People have been making the comparison. They go, "Oh, really? In-N-Out? Do they make their employees wash their?"
So that's what they're mad about at Crowder about. What a joke.
And he kind of fought. It sucks that he has to explain his jokes, but I mean, he just kind of laid it out. And now you think about it, just like think about, I'm trying to think of like I keep thinking of Karate Kid 2, like when they actually go to Okinawa.
Mm-hmm.
People that have, that's their village, this, that, or the other, I kind of see where he's going with that. Like she looks like almost all, 100% Asian. But he used it in a comedic tone, aggressively instead of predominantly, because that wouldn't be as funny. It's comedy.
Landau is still a punk for leaving Cumia. Who's Cumia?
He was on a show before Crowder.
Mm.
I've only seen one of the clips from it, but I don't know anything about that. But if he did with no notice, that is kind of shitty.
Yeah,
I'll agree with you on that.
Well, anyways, God Rides a Harley is in Discord voice if anybody wants to go talk to God Rides a Harley. USA Today, liberal, right? He was asleep in his car. Police woke him up and created a reason to kill him. Really? Luke Stewart, a 23-year-old black man, was asleep in his parked car on March 13th, 2017. Why are they bringing this up now? When he was approached by police officers Matthew Rhodes and Louis Catalini. He was parked illegally in Euclid, a suburb of Cleveland, and he wasn't posing a danger to anyone. So they knocked on his window, startling him away.
He was asleep. It's a bit redundant.
Isn't it illegal? You're not supposed to be sleeping in your car, right? They did not announce themselves. They knocked on his window, startling him. They didn't announce themselves as officers. Let's see. If you see the badge and shit, doesn't that mean you're an officer? He sat up and started his car. And they originally opened Luke's car doors and reached inside to forcibly remove him. Catalini grabbed Luke's arms and wrapped his arms around Luke's head and pulled, while Rhodes pushed from the passenger side. He was scared. He attempted to drive away, but Rhodes jumped into the passenger seat. Luke looked at Rhodes and asked, "Why are you in my car?" So then Rhodes attacked him, punched him, stunned him with a taser 6 times, and then tossed the taser to strike him in the head. Luke never hit back. Moments later, Rhodes shot Luke 5 times, killing him, and then Rhodes had been in the car with Luke for only about a minute before they opened fire. They're saying they had no reason to jump in the car, but let alone to use deadly force against him.
There must be video because they're pretty certain of what they're saying.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any video here anywhere. And this is all from USA Today. I mean, first off, if a police officer is around you, they're wearing the uniform. How often do you see officers not in uniform or not at least have a badge somewhere?
I was going to give them a pass on that loophole because of flashlights. You wake up and all you see is like 2 lights flashing in.
But they're saying, "Oh, the cops."
No, I'm gonna give them a pass on that. But this article is, yeah.
Anyways, but still, somebody, he takes off. They're saying that the cops had no reason to do anything. If you're a cop and you're holding onto the car and the car starts taking off, you got 2 choices: you either jump on the ground and roll away, hopefully, or you freaking get in the car and go for the ride, right? What's up,
Try to get
Cindy's Corner?
break, throw it in park.
Right? But I mean, still, I understand the guy maybe was stunned by just waking up. But still, it's like, come on, man. He had part in it too. It's not all the cops' fault. I mean, I haven't seen the video, so I'm just saying, off of,
Well, there better be video the way that this article's written.
They're not showing it. Let's see if there is something on YouTube. Let's go to Luke Stewart. Let's see if they show the video.
They were making definitive statements.
Question is, let's see. Luke Stewart. Cousin of Luke Stewart speaks. Let's see police video. Let's see if they show it.
There was something one day ago, USA Today. So it's his family. This is his family saying this.
See the body camera. They're only showing the aftermath. See, this one's not showing video. That's something else. There's no vid. They don't have video of it anywhere. They only show video of the aftermath. See, look, this one said. And so let's see. This is the actual video from USA Today. Let's see if they have any video on it. Nope. It's just people saying, "Oh yeah, they killed him because he was black. They killed him because he was black." That's what it says right here. Police woke him and created a reason to kill him while sleeping black. Maybe they killed him because he did something wrong. Who knew? Who knows? Let's see.
I would assume why are they bringing this up now? So I would assume the case of the officers must have ended.
Yeah, I think it just ended.
Well, what was the verdict?
That he was they convicted him, I guess.
They convicted the officers?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, I guess they fucked up then.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the video. I want to judge on my own merit, not on what 12 jurors that I don't know anything about, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'd rather see the video. I always want to make my own opinion. So, brazen San Francisco thief breaks car window, steals bags as smash and grab crimes continue. Not in San Francisco. Do they have any video? Nope. It says a person was seen in a video circulating on social media breaking car windows in the San Francisco Bay Area and stealing items from the vehicles as the city struggles with an increase in such brazen crimes. A driver shared dashcam video showing smash and grabs in Fisherman's Wharf, right where In-N-Out is. The video showed an unidentified individual wearing a hoodie exit an Audi sedan, breaking windows on parked cars and taking what appeared to be backpacks. Hey, as long as it's under $950, who gives a shit, right? Says the criminals are committing these acts in broad daylight in this city. Yeah, you know why? While the mayor was speaking, a couple visiting the city from Seattle fell victim to such a crime just a few blocks away. We both had our backpacks. He had his work laptop in there. They told ABC7. A TikTok star and Australian singer-songwriter.
What kind of laptop? There's an Apple. That's over $1,000. So that's grand theft.
What's up, get some?
Right?
Kidson says, sorry I was late. I was doing shots with Alec Baldwin. Oh, my gosh.
Nice. Very nice.
They all pulled guns on us, so it was me and my two mates. Donnie, get off. You're just hitting buttons here. He wants the ribs that are on here. As soon as I eat my ribs, you'll get the leftover stuff. Don't worry, dude. You'll get one. Because I got to share them with your sisters. All right, let's see what this one's about. A Texas man received the longest sentencing related to the January 6th riot so far, despite not even being at the Capitol. It says a Texas man was sentenced to 14 months in prison for threats he made on Parler on January 6th. Troy Smocks, 58, received the longest prison sentence related to the Capitol riot so far. He had previously been convicted of 18 crimes 18 different times. So, I mean, he's got a record. So, he might, when you have a record, you get a little longer sentence.
Yep.
Let's see what he says. A Texas man received the longest punishment connected to the January 6th Capitol. See, they're saying insurrection. It's not an insurrection. Nobody was charged with insurrection, Yahoo. A federal judge sentenced Troy Smocks, 58, to 14 months in prison after he pled guilty. He was originally also indicted for a second count of the same offense, but was rescinded when he pleaded guilty. What did he say? He says, prepare our weapons and then go hunting. Let's hunt these cowards down like the traitors that each of them are. I mean, he's just saying something. He didn't tell people to go do it, right? I mean, I guess he did.
Yeah.
But come on, you never said nothing when you were pissed off?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. But
well, now he's saying we now have the green light after Representative Mo Brooks asked the Patriots to pledge our life. These people don't know how to write. Pledge our life and wealth to fight for our country. Trump and Brooks' speeches before the Capitol riots began. And here's where it's wrong. We even watched in the video. The action started, what did they say, 14 minutes or 40 some odd minutes before Trump even stopped his speech.
Oh, the reason why it's that's a grammar thing is because it's in quotations. That's what he posted.
Oh, maybe.
There's quotations. This means you don't know how to spell that well.
Well, maybe, yeah, but it also could be the reporter writing it down wrong. They don't always copy shit right too, right? They make mistakes too. I'm just saying, whoever wrote it that way and meant it that way said it wrong.
Command C and Command V, motherfuckers.
They don't always use that. Oh, that's right. This was just for me. I'm gonna watch it. I want to check out what happened with the blacklist. See, copy link. Let's see what else we got here. So this is in Yahoo News too. So I don't get this. Boys, non-binary students suspended for having long hair sue the school district. So it must be multiple boys, and they're calling them boys. I'm not calling them boys. So apparently they are boys. I don't know. Here's the problem. They're calling them non-binary here, but they're also calling them boys. If they're non-binary, then they're not boys, right? According to the YouTube law or whatever gender law they have now.
I'm more focused on this long hair. How you get suspended for having long hair?
Well, it might be a school rule. You never know. Might be, who knows? Maybe a boarding school. Maybe it's a Catholic school. Let's see.
Oh, I see the quotations now.
Students in the Magnolia Independent School District in suburban Houston must adhere to several requirements when it comes to hairstyles. Those including keeping their locks clean, well-groomed, and worn out of the eyes. So that means you can't cover your eyes. Well, you can see this kid's eyes are being covered. Maintaining appropriate hygiene at all times and having a natural hair color. So you can't color your hair apparently. For males, the district-wide policy is even stricter. No beards, mustaches, or long sideburns. Hair can be pinned up in a bun or held in a ponytail. Well, can't be pinned up in a bun or held in a ponytail. And its length shouldn't be longer than the bottom of the ear. for at least 6 boys and 1 student assigned male at birth. Okay, that's why they say, because there's different kids in here. For at least 6 boys and 1 student assigned male at birth who identifies as non-binary, having hair longer than permitted has come to a steep cost this school year. They've been suspended. That's how they get the boys.
Get into the male category. Gotcha.
Yeah, so they're putting a non-binary person into the male category.
It's still a stupid rule, though. I did get suspended for changing my hair color, but like the length of your hair, like, come on now. What is this, the 50s?
I'm just saying. I don't know. I like those rules. I think, you're going to school. You're not going to school to be a fashion statement. You're going to school to learn.
Well, I had long hair in 8th grade and 7th grade.
So no, I didn't have anything about a Proud Boy representing himself. So we have to look this up. What did they do?
Well, they covered this. I've actually been watching the Young Turks just to see what those assholes say. But it was a Young Turks video, and a guy, a Proud Boy. I don't even know if he's a Proud Boy because, like I said, this is the Young Turks. Said that he fired his counsel because he got mad at him or something, and he's going to represent himself. That's all I know. I can only take about a couple minutes of Young Turks, and I have to turn it off because they had to get out of me.
Let's see.
But I figure you got to watch what the other side's watching.
Yeah. I'm not finding anything on it. Not finding anything on it.
I mean, just if you want to know if the guy is actual Proud Boy or not, you can go to YouTube and type in Young Turks and go to their recent videos, and I'm pretty sure it's in the title. But like I say, you probably can't show the Young Turks on here, but if you did want to see who the guy is, then that's how you'd find it.
I'm not too interested, to be honest with you.
Word
let's
up.
see. Oh, what's his name? Peter Scolari died today. Did anybody know who Peter Scolari? Anybody old enough to know who Peter Scolari is? I know.
I don't think so.
Peter Scolari is the guy from Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks. It was a TV show in the 60s.
Tom Hanks?
Yeah, Tom Hanks was in a show called Bosom Buddies. The 2 guys couldn't find a place to live that they could afford, and they found one, but you had to be a woman to live in the building. So they both dressed as women to live in the building.
Tom Hanks.
Yes.
In the 60s. I didn't think,
maybe 70s.
I didn't think he got his start till the movie Big.
No.
Which was in
watch. They were in Bosom Buddies. Here, let's see. I'm trying to Bosom Buddies. BOSUM Buddies. Let's see when Bosom Buddies was from. Bosom Buddies was it was the 70s. Or no, the 80s. It aired for 2 seasons from 1980 to 1982. I used to watch that show. I liked it. I did. I'm not going to lie. When I was a kid, I watched the show.
You're just 2 decades off, bro.
Look, here's the thing. You can see it. There's Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari.
My man was 2 decades off.
Hey, so what? So what?
Like, quit breaking my balls over here.
Yeah, like you never made a mistake before. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, no, he died today. Hold on. This Hooters employee was one of many who went viral for refusing to wear the new uniform. Hooters has a new uniform? What's their new uniform look like? Let's see what it looks like. Here's a quick refresher on what this is the old uniform. Okay. And here's what the new one looks like. So they have to wear, so their booty shorts are more booty. It's more like, they're showing off their ass more.
They want to change the name from Hooters to Tutors.
Well, to be honest with you, anytime I've ever been to Hooters, they They were never really large, endowed women. They normally showed off their booty more with the tight shorts.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. They need to change the name.
Let's see. Anything else good on Yahoo? FBI confirms Brian Laundrie's dead. I don't care about that dude. Let's see. Oh yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend is 24. Of course, he likes the young girls. Pooters. That's even better, Josh-O. Josh-O says Pooters. Right? Capitol riot suspect who said he was invincible because he was wearing a mask has been arrested. Okay, let's see who this one is. A Capitol riot suspect. At least they're not calling it the insurrection. Who said he was invincible because he was wearing a mask has been arrested. Landon Mitchell said he would evade detection because he was masked up on January 6th. He told friends he was invincible. He was arrested on Wednesday after a friend identified him. Yeah, if you guys did something wrong, don't tell
But he's in that picture without a mask on.
No, this is somewhere else. That's not there. But I'm just
Oh,
saying.
it says Landon Mitchell circled.
Yeah, but don't that's not from that day probably. I don't know. But
Oh,
anyways,
okay.
what I'm trying to say is don't piss off your friends. If one of your friends knows something that could get you in trouble, don't piss off your friend. Who said he wasn't worried about being caught because he masked up on January 6th, was arrested on Wednesday after a friend identified him. The FBI arrested Landon Mitchell on charges including obstruction of justice, disorderly conduct on a Capitol building. Bender was, let's see, who's Bender? Said Mitchell had been identified by Luke Wesley Bender, a former colleague who had also been charged. Oh, so one guy got charged for breaching the Capitol and said, you know what? My friend was there too. I'm going to get his ass in trouble. What an asshole. What a freaking asshole. That's a dick move, right? Let's see. Oh, here it is. At least 5 Capitol riot defendants are representing themselves, including one who sent a billing schedule to the court. One New York man who's defending himself admitted to 2 new felonies while testifying this week.
Oh yeah, this is the one I heard about.
Several Capitol riot defendants are betting on themselves as they head to trial despite a lack of legal expertise and warnings from judges, both implicit and explicit. At least 5 people charged in relation to the January 6th Capitol attack have waived their right to formally trained attorneys in favor of defending themselves. Alan Hostetter, charged with conspiracy to obstruct a proceeding. Brandon Fellows, charged with knowingly entering. Pauline Bauer, charged with obstruction of justice, so it's a female. Eric Boschin, charged with knowingly entering or remaining. And Brian Mock. What do they say? A person who represents themselves in court has an idiot for a client.
A fool who represents himself as an idiot for a client, I think.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Something like that.
Let's see. Public intention. See, I don't know why all this stuff is about this Brian Laundrie. I haven't even watched. Maybe there's something special about him, but I don't know. Oh wow, look at this. Alec Baldwin 27 tweet wondering how it must feel to wrongfully kill someone is being reshared. Wow. Stuff on the internet never goes away, folks. Never goes away.
So did you know that Joe Biden did a town hall last night?
I did not know that. No.
Well, supposedly he done some weird things. I haven't got all the way through those. Like I said, it was kind of a busy day, so I didn't get to watch full clips of anything. But there's one part where they're picking on him because he takes the. Do you watch Beavis and Butthead, right?
A long time ago, yeah. I haven't seen it for a while.
Well, he got into the cornholio stance. And stayed there for like a couple minutes. And so people are, putting the Beavis with the shirt over the head memes on the interwebs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the jetpack. They said he looked like he was trying to fly with a jetpack or something. And then it turned into the cornholio. There's a few other things. Supposedly there were 5 of them. at least 5.
Beavis was
but
your mentor. Yeah.
I was a butthead.
Northern Minnesota man admits to murder for beating girlfriend, leaving her unconscious for 2 days. What a piece of shit. Coast Guard rookie has a stormy start. I think Coast Guard would probably be one of the toughest jobs to go to, right? Because think about it. If you've never been, well, I guess you would have to be on a ship before you go in the Coast Guard, right? What if you join the Coast Guard and find out you have freaking what do you call it? Get seasick.
Motion sickness, or you get over it.
Right? You don't get over seasickness. Do you get used to it after a while?
I would assume so.
I don't know. All right. Let's see if I can do it. I am Cornholio. I need TP. TP for my bunghole. So I can't do it because I'm still sick. All right, Kentucky.
I haven't heard him. I am Corn. No. That don't sound like Beavis. Shut up, Beavis. Yeah.
Let's see.
I am Cornholio.
Kentucky couple who were part of the mob stormed the Capitol receive sentence. Hold on, I want to look at something on. I want to make this bigger here.
I'm
trying to see who this. What is this person doing? Oh, they're texting somebody. Looks like they're texting somebody.
I'm in the Capitol, bro. What are you doing?
Right?
You want me to later?
So, Western Kentucky couple who participated in the January 6th riots in the U.S. Capitol were sentenced Friday. What did they get sentenced to? Were sentenced to 5 years probation, fined $5,000 in order to pay restitution of $500. So, they're going after these people. So why are some people just getting small fines like this, and others are getting major stuff? I have a question. Does anybody know? Can you watch these trials online? Like, do they show these trials? I'm curious.
I guess it depends on what they did, you know.
But everybody was just been in trouble for just entering the Capitol.
Yeah.
Extreme couponing criminal edition. Where was, let's see, was on the most wanted. I'm trying to see Capitol violence. Let's see how many people they've arrested now.
I tell you, I bet that Spazzo guy's fucked.
Let's go to the list of defendants charged. It depends on the court to get some, but aren't they all going to the same court? Because it's all in Washington, D.C., right?
Well, maybe the judge, you know.
Oh, yeah, true, huh? So, let's see how many cases there are. Let's look through this. I mean, we got time because we're all doing the news. So, this person was arrested in Ohio. Entering and remaining in a restricted building, disorderly conduct. It looks like it's all going to be the same shit.
Yeah. I do have to be out by midnight, though. I got to open up the shop tomorrow.
Okay. We'll just look through this real quick.
Out earlier than get up earlier.
Gonzalez, look, there's a Hispanic person. That racist person. Rajib, that's another freaking racist person right there. Adams. There's a lot of Adams. Allen. Let's see if there's a block in here. I know there's not because I wasn't charged. I know somebody tried to say you weren't arrested for the Capitol. It's like I was never arrested. I never went inside. I was just there filming for my political filming company, Eddie Block Films.
I watched one of your videos and it showed the FBI going in. Of course, you got arrested.
Yeah, I love how they showed it on HBO.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I showed Brandy your highlights today.
You showed Brandy who?
Your highlights.
Oh, from HBO?
She only had like 30 minutes, so we watched the first part and then the last part.
Yeah,
all the spots you were in.
Did you say, damn, he's so sexy with that big fat gut, I might have to leave my wife and go for a man this time?
No, but she was complimenting the same thing that I was on, like, you know, how like clean the camera was, and you know, you did look good. And
yeah,
I was like, no makeup, no nothing. I was like, I wonder what fucking camera they were using.
What are you trying to say? I look like shit?
No, I'm saying that they, in their interview, that you look Good.
Yeah.
Look.
Dude, look, Condoleezza Rice says that while January 6th Capitol riot was wrong, it's time to move on. Thank you. Move the fuck on already. So I wonder if the new Blacklist is out. Blacklist is on NBC, so it should be on freaking Peacock. I should be able to watch it. I love the Blacklist. That's a good show. Anyways, well, it's Friday night, folks. Drunk Uncle's got to get up early. Maybe we'll end the show now. We went through the
Well, no, we
news.
can keep going for a little bit.
Well, I got to go to the bathroom.
Oh.
I got to go pee.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, I'm through everything. I got to eat these ribs, too, because if I go to the bathroom to go pee and I come out, these ribs are going to be gone. Because I got 4 dogs staring at them right here.
Yeah, I guess I got to eat today.
Yeah, you should probably eat today.
Yeah.
You should probably eat. So, but yeah, let's see. Who posted that video of the Fed telling people to go into the Capitol? I don't know, Josh. I don't know. You wonder if Justice Smollett is on the blacklist? Oh my gosh. That is wrong. That is wrong. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. Drunk Uncle, you got something to say?
I can't think of anything cool to do before it, so meow meow.
Meow meow. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys. Good night. We'll see you back here Monday night. It's gonna
One
be
for Alec. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. It's gonna be raining here all weekend, so hopefully I get some editing done. I'll be stuck in the house, so we'll see. All right, guys. You have a good night, and thank you for watching.
Adios.
Adios.